From Milwaukee to Miami, New York to Los Angeles, it's Walt's Take.
Yeah. It's live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's the record?
What's cracking? You lacking? I'm packing. Money stacking. What's cracking? You lacking? I'm packing. Money stacking. What's cracking? You lacking? I'm packing. Money stacking. What's cracking? You lacking? I'm packing. Money stacking.
From Milwaukee to Miami, New York to Los Angeles, it's Walt's Take. Welcome to Walt's Take, America's Pulse. I'm so glad to have you. Check us out at http://waltstakeamericaspulse.com. Otherwise, just waltstakeamericaspulse.com. All caps W tap at waltstakeamericaspulse.com for the email. Send your hate mail. Send your death threats. I don't give a fuck. Don't bother me. Wednesday the 28th, 2010, the fun begins. Like I said, last year was 2009, feeling good, feeling fine. I guess that's 2010, the fun begins. I don't know. Kind of lame, but that's what we're going to have to roll with. So, how has it been going, my members? I just got an influx of membership joining. There's some good news. About 365, 366, I think, somewhere, 367 members joined over the last 2 weeks because of the upgrade. Now, I'm still going through problems on the website. Walt's Take America's Pulse is going through all kinds of shifts and bullshit, and I had to make a lot of adjustments when it came to Walt's Take America's Pulse. A lot of things we had to rework, and there's still a lot of work to do, so just bear with me. Sometimes you'll see words missing on the, text missing, and things like that. I'm working through it. I'm working with it. I'm a podcaster. Now I'm running a website. I don't want to do that. But that's how the fun begins, because it's 2010. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We had the Demon Pass the last time we were around, and that was wild stuff. I got a lot of death threats from that. That means I hit a nerve and did a good job on that one. A lot of attaboys on that. The Demon Pass was a 7-take series, and I got a lot of hits. Now, don't be going off of what the YouTube says. Now, you go to YouTube, it says, goddamn, 15, 20, or whatever views. Yeah, that's from there. You see the real views on mine. I don't know if I don't think you have access to that. Only the owner does. But I get a lot of views on my website alone. So it's not what it used to be. Like the fervor that was jumped out last year in 08 and 09 because of all the political action. It's kind of calmed down a little bit lately because Obama been putting his foot on the Republicans' throat. So I mean, it's been kind of difficult for them to say shit. So. But anyway, Walt's Take America's Pulse. If this is your first one, don't be shocked. It's going to be a lot of swearing, a lot of curses, and I'm going to hit raw nerves. I don't give a fuck. I don't dance around. I don't beat around the bush. I go straight for the jugular. It's either you're going to come up with some stats, you're going to come up with some facts, or you're going to come up with your opinions. I'm going to give you my facts and my opinions. You're going to hear a lot of swear words. And I always say, you're going to hear a lot of motherfuckers. And you're going to hear a lot of facts. So what are you going to get? Motherfucking facts. Okay, well, hey, oh, you swearing? I'm sorry. I am. I do. I'm sorry. And this is the introduction to the Grand Obstructionist Party. A shitty deal. So that's what we're faced with on this podcast series. The Grand Obstructionist Party. They call themselves the Republican Party. I call them the Obstructionist Party, and that's what they are. And in parentheses, a shitty deal, because we're going to talk about the shitty deals that Goldman Sachs has been getting away with. And I'm going to be giving you a quote in a second. But before we get to the quote, we're going to broadly introduce you to the topic. On top of that, I'm going to get some entertainment tidbits for you. It's not all politics on Walt's Take. Oops, sorry. This is my woman's lotion, not mine. Cheers. Now, I wanted to comment on the playoffs. Quickly, before we jump and dive into Grand Obstructionist Party, the Republican Party, and their shitty deals because they got the Wall Street. They got Wall Street's back. I want to talk about the NBA playoffs right quick. As you know, the Milwaukee Bucks are playing in a little bit. That's going to be interesting. They have drawn even with the Atlanta Hawks. Now we're in Atlanta, about to play them. Big deal going. I don't know. I got more confidence in the Boston Celtics because Bogues is out. Okay, Andrew Bogut is out. So that's the pillar of the defense of the Bucks. You know what I mean? So it's a little tough. So like I said, this is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going to talk a little bit about my teams. You know, the Bucks, Brewers. I don't go to the Packers because you know I'm a Viking. We'll get to NFL sooner or later. But I wanted a quick comment, and I said the Celtics are lining up. They just beat the shit out of the Miami Heat. They won one game off of Dwayne Wade, you know, when he was talking to his hand. Motherfucker, yeah, you hot motherfucker. Yeah, I know. I had days like that too, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they got away with one, but Boston put their foot on their throat, just like Obama does Republicans. And they did a good job. And now they're lined up to be with Cleveland. See, that's going to be a very good series. Orlando is waiting on, I think they're waiting on the result of the Bucks Hawks. If the Bucks can upset them here in Atlanta tonight, they have a good chance, a great chance of taking it to them in the next round. And you go, what the fuck? I thought he was talking about politics. No, I talk about everything, man. I try to fit it all in here, and it's gonna hurt me because it's going to be more time for me to do all this, and I try to add as much as I can. See, because right now, I got 3 minutes left. And then we're done with the first podcast already. See, it's just an introduction podcast into the real, actual juice. And that is going over the shitty deal. And that's the first segment. Let's go. I'm going to tell you right quick what it's all about. The first segment is a shitty deal, all right? Like I said, swear words in this, so don't. Oh, I'm telling Facebook, or I'm telling this and that, and I'm telling that. Swear words, complain to me, I don't give a fuck. Nobody's going to say anything. There are disclaimers all over everywhere that give me the rights to say this, not to mention the First Amendment. Now, after the shitty deals, a quick little segment I call Get This. We'll get to that. The third segment will be Here We Go Again. That's always dealing with Republicans because it's over and over and over with these people. And the last segment is on Ben Nelson. So we'll go over all of that in good time. Hopefully get it done with quickly. And hopefully I stay on track because a lot of times I get sidetracked. And again, like I said, those are the 4 topics of this segment. And like I said, missed you guys. A lot of complaints. Well, what the hell? I used to do like 3-4 podcasts a week. Now I'm doing what? I'm doing 1 series a month, which is about 7 a month, really. 7 segments, 7 little podcasts. You know what I mean? I call the whole thing a segment or a series. But I used to do plenty all the time, daily almost. Now I break it down because this burns me out, man. I come up with this stuff. I got to come up with a script. You know, I got to come up how I'm going to do it with the clips and all this. Man, it's a lot of hard work. We got married over the last couple weeks. Had a good wedding. Thank you all for showing, who showed. And fuck all the ones who didn't show. And that were invited, of course. So, it was a fun time. Me and my wife going through a thing now. Some haters jumping off. And that's some shit we got to deal with. But that basically is all. I want to talk about the NBA playoffs for a second. I think the Celtics are they got enough to make it all the way to the top. Right quick, I'll just say that. And I wanted to clue you in that, I just got married. So, yes, thank you for the congratulations. And thank you for the fuck yous. Whatever you want to say, it's good. This is Walt's Take, America's Pulse. I'm giving you my take. I'm Walt. This is my take. This is my podcast. It's my show. You don't like it, turn it the fuck off. Go beat off and do whatever the fuck you was doing. Now, coming next is actually the first Grand Obstructionist Party shitty deal.